Tell me, my soul's in your hands. Soul's in your hands. All right, folks. So I'm gonna get going here because I am at 25% on my phone, and it likes to move. All right, so we're gonna talk about the rigid chargers. A lot of questions about the new subcompact charger. Is it a fast charger? Is it a quick charger? You know, for the amount of money I'm spending on this subcompact kit, is it a good charger or what? I'm sorry, guys. How's everybody doing? Oh, my chat is not working. Yeah, YouTube's been a little. Oh, wait, double down. I think we got double down in the house. But anyway, so like I said, a lot of people have been asking about this new rigid charger. All right. If you don't have it yet, or you're maybe thinking about getting the subcompact toolkits, this is where I'm going to tell you, unless there's a really good deal, right? Now, obviously, you get batteries with it too. But I don't think a lot of you guys are going to be using this charger much at all. Now, there's a couple good things about it, and I'm going to be honest with you, straight off the bat. This is basically, like the Porter cable chargers, right? Um, this is TTI's Heart brand, right? Look at this. It's exactly the same, except different lipstick. All right, so what Rigid basically did was they made, a bigger base, a more, you know, a, a base that you can either hang on the wall, right, for your charging pleasure, because you do have pre-drilled or preset holes here. So if you want to hang it on the wall, that's something you can't do with this one. But it is very light, very portable, and very slow. So there's nothing great about this charger, guys. I've gotten a lot of questions that, I'm thinking about getting a subcompact kit, but, I got enough batteries, but it looks like it's a good deal. And that new charger, I'm not really happy. A lot of people have this charger, guys. This is actually a promotion charger. This is a promo charger. All right. If you notice, you can't really buy this charger, on Home Depot's website or anything. This really just comes in kits. All right. We'll talk about all the amps and everything here in a second. But basically, this is a glorified, cheap class 2 charger, guys, with a base that you can hang up, that you can, mount on the wall. That's basically what this charger is. Okay. It will obviously work with the old batteries. No problem. All right. But it's not really, it's for the subcompact tools. And again, with the subcompact tools, they really only expect you to use a 2 amp hour battery. All right. So the charge time is, not of the essence. So I'm not bashing Rigid for, this is not a quick charger. All right. And again, it's a subcompact charger for the subcompact tools that you're mostly going to use the new 2 amp hour battery with. Okay. And we'll talk about this a little bit too. But this will now enter the Rigid platform as Rigid's slowest charger. All right. This is a 2 amp charger. All right. We're going to go over all of them. It is wall mountable. This comes with the subcompact, but everything I just said makes sense, right? With the subcompact stuff. What's up, guys? I have no idea what's going on here, guys. I'm having major issues with YouTube. I do apologize. But again, you heard me talk about it with the subcompact stuff, and that's basically, I think, the rationale for this coming with the subcompact kit. They wanted to make something cheap that's really only going to charge the 2 amp hour batteries. But they are adding this charger with a bunch of Octane tools, which absolutely makes no sense. Because if you expect to charge a 9 amp hour Octane battery or a 6 amp hour Octane battery with this charger, it's going to take you 3-4 hours to charge that battery. So why they would ever think on God's green earth to include this charger? All right. Now, we'll have to see, because there is something else coming out, and we'll talk about that as well. But let me just go over all this stuff, and I'm not going to spend too much time here, guys. But this is a 2 amp charger. All right. So this is going to be RIDGID's slowest charger available. Again, comes in the subcompact kits. They do have it with some other sets, unless, you know, that could be a little misprint there. But we'll talk about that too in a second, because there is a new charger coming out. All right. But 2 amp charger. All right. Then you've got their promo charger. A lot of you guys have this charger. All right. This is a 2.1 amp. So it's basically the same as this charger. All right. It might charge a little bit quicker. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same, but a little bit, you know, bigger, right? A little bit better built. You know, kind of hangs on the wall a little bit better. Again, this is a promo charger, but they included this charger with a lot of kits. All right. It's been out a few years now. Again, 2.1 to 2.2 amps. All right. So a little bit higher watts than this new subcompact charger. All right. And again, this charger is basically, you know, if you're familiar with Porter Cable's new charger, they're basically just slide on pack chargers. You know, some people don't like them. They are easy to transport. Obviously, I can just stick this in my pocket like it's nothing. All right. But the problem is with these kind of chargers is they just charge really, really slow. All right. And this is actually Hart's quick charger here. All right. And this is a 2 amp charger. So this charger is a 2 amp charger, just like this is a 2 amp charger. It's just different lipstick. Like I said, obviously you can't mount this on a wall. This one you can. Really the only difference. All right. Then you got the charger that I talk about all the time. And whenever there's kind of deals with this charger, this is basically my main charger. I actually have this upstairs. This is a 5 amp charger. So when you hear me say, man, you know, if you're going to have those Octane batteries, make sure you have, you know, that upgradable big, or we'll call it the R8400095 charger here. All right. They include this with certain sets, and certain sets they don't. You don't really know what RIDGID's doing when they include this charger or this charger. All right. Now it seems like this charger is pretty much gone. So they're kind of phasing this promotional charger out. But a lot of you guys, again, have that. But we've done a lot of deals with this charger. This is a 5 amp charger. So it's going to, you know, from 2 amps to 5 amps. There's a big difference between these two chargers. You know, we've done a lot of Octane, you know, deals with this charger, where you got the Octane bag, 6 and a 3 amp hour battery for $99. We did one, and I think it was like $105, where you got this charger, the Octane bag, the 9, the 6, and the 3 for $105. But again, as of right now, this is still RIDGID's top banana. All right, as you know, charge time. All right. Now, that's for a single battery charger. For the people that have RIDGID's dual sequential charger. Now, I don't have that out here because I don't own that. All right. But you guys have heard me talk about it. I think it's really cheap right now. I think it's like 79 bucks. It might even be like $59. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know. I was looking and I saw it. But, you know, it's a dual sequential charger, so it'll charge one battery. As soon as that one's done, it'll charge the next. You got 2 USBs on it, right? You got that little 120 outlet. You know, I don't know where it is, kind of in the front here. That is a 6 amp charger. All right. So that, as of right now, if you want to get a dual charger, it will be a little bit quicker. It'll charge your batteries a little bit quicker than their main fast charger now. Again, I don't think they call this a fast charger, but I'm going to be honest with you. I was pretty surprised that this actually was a 5 amp charger. Now, I knew, because you always heard me say this charger, guys, is good for basically a 2 amp hour battery or the 1.5s, because it just takes so long. And if you charge like a 9 on this or a 6, I mean, you're going to be few hours. All right. I expected this to honestly be like a 4. So it surprised me a little bit that it is a 5. Now, I got all these numbers. I had to wait. A lot of people were asking a lot of questions about this, so I wanted to get, if I'm going to do this charger, we're going to go over every charger, and actually a new charger as well. So for the people in RIDGID's platform, they kind of know what they got. They know the huge difference between, this charger here, we'll call it the fast charger, or we'll call it the big charger, right? A 5 amp over a 2 amp smaller charger. So again, a big upgrade here with this, if you're going to use this for the, your 5s, your 4s, your 5s, your 6s, your 9s. It's so much quicker. All right. And it still takes, a good 2 hours, a little bit more than 2 hours to charge a 9 amp hour battery with this charger here. So it's by no means this, but there is a new charger coming out very soon, guys. It's an Octane charger. All right. I believe they're calling it the RIDGID Octane Supercharger. We'll have to see. I don't even know if they, RIDGID really don't, they're not all sporty like Milwaukee with the rapid charger and the supercharger and, all this stuff, whatever, right? This is the R86093. This is the R840095. So, there's no real specific names to these, but they are coming out. But remember, this is the Gen 5X though. All right. So you'll see this right here. So that's what we'll call it, the Gen 5X charger. All right. So the Gen 5X charger, again, 5 amp over your 2 amp promo charger. We'll call it maybe the Gen 4X. Hakeem, what's up, buddy? I appreciate that, bud. I really do, Hakeem. You're the man. Awesome, dude. All right, so they have a Octane supercharger coming out. Now, that's going to be a 10 amp charger. All right, for all you RIDGID fans, maybe looking forward. Now, it's only going to be a 10 amp charger with your Octane batteries. All right. So if you have the 3, the 6, or the 9 Octane battery, it will work as a 10 amp charger. So you're going to be cooking. You RIDGID people finally got, a real, supercharger. All right. So again, you see RIDGID kind of moving up, right? Home Depot, hey, we're Emerson. We let's see if we can kind of stretch this RIDGID platform a bit, man. We got, a guy came in, he's telling me all his guys are using the RIDGID stuff, and a lot of people are liking it. Look, the sales are up 20% last quarter. We got to upgrade some of this stuff. We need a quick charger. So they got the Octane supercharger. All right. So again, it will act as a 10 amp charger with your Octane batteries. With your regular Suzy Q batteries, it's going to act as a 6 amp charger. All right. So still a little bit better than your Gen 5X. All right. Basically the same as your dual sequential charger for your regular 18650, non-octane batteries. Okay. Matthew, yes, Emerson. TTI does not own. Okay. TTI does not own RIDGID. All right. They own these tools. They make these tools. They design them, but they don't own the brand at all. All right. Remember, they only own 100% Milwaukee. All right, and heart, heart, heart. All right. So anyway, so you're gonna have, and a lot of people are using these Octane batteries now. Obviously, not too big of a difference, and we kind of have them here now. So here is your 3 Octane. Here is your old 2 amp hour, and this is your new. A lot of people want to know about the new 2 amp hour battery. Obviously, it is definitely smaller than your old school, and we'll kind of bring the Octane back in, but I kind of just want to show you. I mean, it's, you know, let's kind of get it, and we're going to open this sucker maybe even tonight if I got time. All right, so it's smaller, all right, but nothing earth-shattering. And remember, you have no overmolds on the new subcompact battery, okay? There's no rubber overmolds. You know, with this one, you know, you're loaded with them. You actually even have them up around the battery release buttons here, all right? So they come out even more. So, you know, they kind of just gave it a haircut. You can't really do much, guys, when you already designed these power tools. It ain't like you can come up and say, you know what, this is too big. We got to make them smaller. And come out with, you know, something like this. It's not going to happen. It just can't happen, right? You know, the battery has to fit the tool, all right? So, you know, they took some of the overmolds off here. They kind of made this section not stick out as much. You know, when you kind of lay it on top of the old, I mean, they're pretty much identical. A little bit smaller, but again, you got some overmolds on the old school, and you can probably look at it better, like right around here. Actually, it might have been better before. But not a huge difference, guys, I want you to know. But definitely smaller, and we will weigh them. All right, you have 4 indicator bars on the new subcompact, just like the old. A little bit more, you know, higher tech, I guess, than these old school indicators. But again, you got some overmold here. That's really where you're saving, I think, a lot of the size, to be honest with you guys, because not that big of a difference. Now, we'll weigh them just for fun for you gentlemen. That was worth even one. All right, so your old Gen 1 2 amp hour battery. We'll call it the Gen 1, all right? All right, whatever. Okay, 1.041. 1.041. 0.933. 0.933. So again, you know, around 10% lighter. All right. But again, a lot of it is just really giving it a haircut. All right. If you look, same exact shape. They kind of had a little lip on the Gen 1 version. They took it off here. You know, just gave it a little bit of a haircut. Okay. Again, these side overmolds are gone. There is no rubber overmolds at all, or no rubber overmold protection on this RIDGID battery. And this will be the only battery I think RIDGID offers that does not have some rubber overmolds on it, because all the other RIDGID batteries, and that's what, you know, kind of made them a little bit bigger in the first place. But a lot of people like that. And remember, really only the TTI batteries, right? The Ryobi, the RIDGID, and the Milwaukee have these overmolds. DeWalt doesn't have them. Makita doesn't have them. So, but let me just kind of get you a picture this way. It looks like it's a lot shorter, right? So that, and they took some size off the back. All right, that's where, you know, so you got the side with the overmolds, you know, you don't have a lip here, but where they really made the difference is they took, you know, probably 3/4 or 1/4 of an inch off the back end of the battery. All right, so obviously they can kind of do that with all the batteries at some point, all right, to make them a little bit smaller. I'll be honest with you, I think they did a pretty good job with it. I would have just kept the rubber overmolds on it, right? That's kind of what they're known for. The rigid people really like it. I wouldn't mess with it. Um, you know, maybe the bigger batteries if they do come out with some new redesigned batteries. Now, we don't this is the only battery out right now with the subcompact stuff. All right. But maybe if they come out with a new 4 and it's, you know, 1/4 of an inch shorter, maybe they'll keep, or maybe they'll put some overmolds on it. But we'll crack this sucker open. Maybe we'll crack this one open too and see what we got going on in this. But again, you got a 36 watt hour and a 36 watt hour battery. When you compare it with the Octanes, and this is the 3. Let me just make sure. Kind of all about right there. All right, so obviously significant difference. And remember, this is the only Octane battery, right, that has the 21,700 cells. All right, these both have 18,650s in them. All right, the 6 amp hour and the 9 amp hour Octane batteries have higher capacity 18,650s, but they don't have 21,700s like the 3 amp hour. All right, so again, this is the new charger, guys. It'll charge any rigid battery that you have. That's, you know, lithium ion, of course. Won't charge your NiCad. Now, this one will charge NiCad too, your Gen 5X. All right, the old school. But again, this is right now your fastest charger. And I'm going to be honest with you. The new one that's coming out, if you don't have the Octane batteries, kind of just like the supercharger, this still might be your best bet. You know, if you can kind of get this in a, you know, a kit or something, you know, but a 5, the difference between a 5 and a 6 is not huge. All right. Obviously you like to have a 6, but we got to see how much this new Octane charger is going to be. But if you're rocking and you're using a lot of the Octane batteries, this new Octane charger is going to be, I think, a real smash for you guys. It really is, guys. To be able to charge these batteries, you know, at the 10 amp capacity, you know, you're going to get some great charge times. You know, you're probably looking at, you know, 25, 30 minutes with the 3 amp hour battery. All right. Maybe even less, probably 20 to 25 minutes. All right. You know, and remember the Octane batteries, even the 6 and the 9, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, well, how is this new Octane charger that's coming out? How's it going to charge the 6 and the 9 any quicker, you know, than your normal 2, 4, and 5? They're all 18,650, you know, batteries. That's because of the circuit board and the electronics that are in these Octane batteries. All right. So they're going to be able to read the circuit board, and they were designed, right, to charge at a higher amperage. So all the Octane batteries, the 3, the 6, and the 9, will charge at that 10 amp capacity. All the other ones, non-Octane, will charge at the 6 amp hour. That's, again, the new Octane charger that is coming out. But we're going to have a review on, obviously, this entire kit here. But, you know, the reason why we made this video, I made this video, I'm not sure about Mark, but I like TT. You can leave the battery on, definitely have a maintenance mode. But, yeah, so, you know, obviously, I like this better than Porter Cable and the Hart, you know, class 2 2-amp chargers, right? And the only reason is you're able to hang this one up, all right? So it does give you the option that you are able to wall mount this, all right? And it looks a little bit, you know, but guys, it's a there's nothing special about this charger at all. Again, this will be the slowest charger that Rigid offers. Again, 2 amps, just like this Hart 2 amp. and probably just like a Porter cable 2 amp. This is a 2.1, 2.2 amp. All right. So if you have this one, it will charge. I mean, really the same, guys. And then you got a 5 amp, and then you got the dual charger with the USBs and that out 120 outlet. That is a 6 amp. Then now you got the new Octane supercharger that'll be coming out. I don't know when. You know, I was told about this information a couple days ago. Said it was okay for me to talk about it. So, but that is again going to be a 10 amp with the Octane batteries and a 6 amp with your non-Octane. But not bad. Again, I don't think the people who get this subcompact, these subcompact tools, you know, obviously if you can get them bare tool, all right, that's probably the best way to go. But, you know, and a lot of tools, they're only offered bare tool right now. You know, the impact wrench is, you know, it's offered in like a kit with, you know, the subcompact impact and the drill driver and the multi-saw. But if you just want that tool right now, that's only available bare tool. And it might make sense because, again, you know, with charging your new 2 amp, and guys, don't, and that's another thing. It ain't like there's a huge difference. You're talking about 10% around difference in weight between the two. But in length, you know, you're saving definitely, but it's nothing like earth shattering. All right. So to get this battery and think, you know, oh, this is going to be great on the subcompacts, this will be just as fine. All right. You know, it's a little bit longer in the back end or the ass neck of the battery. But charge wise, guys, this is probably, if you do get the subcompact kit, you're not going to really be using this one too much probably. And it's cool because I think, yes. Oh, see, I wish it would have had mounts this way too. And I'm sure you can kind of maybe make some type of mount, but kind of, you can charge, you know, put it on the wall this way or this way. That would have been pretty cool. But obviously you just got it on this end here. And again, this is the R86093 charger. All right. Again, 2 amp charger, guys. So it's very slow. If you have this charger, you're probably going to still be using this charger. And to be honest with you, with the Octane charger, when that comes out, unless you got these Octane batteries, the Gen 5X charger, probably still, you're going to still probably be using this charger a lot. All right. So I hope that cleared up a lot of the charging questions with the RIDGID chargers. All right, guys. And the new 2 amp hour battery. All right. Not bad. Cool. All right. Well, slide it on the old dandy. And get my little tripod set up for you, right? All right, so we got the big mid torque here. I'm gonna slide this little. Oh wow, that nice. It's very nice. All right, so it fits on there like a glove. All right. If you have the old one, this is the old 2. Okay. Not big, not much of a difference, right? But again, with this, obviously it's Octane. You don't really want to use this battery with this tool. All right. It does look kind of, it looks weird. It looks like it's almost going to tip over. It looks like it's almost going to tip over with this too. All right. But yeah, to get the full performance out of this tool, again, you want to use the Octane batteries. And specifically, I like the 3 with it, right? You got the 21700 cells, and it is the smallest Octane battery, of course. But it works. This, and again, right, believe it or not, some people are going to probably, I get a lot of weird questions. This battery will power any RIDGID 18-volt lithium-ion tool. Okay? The new subcompact battery. It'll charge it'll power anything. Just like the new subcompact charger, right? Except your NiCad. But remember, our old Gen 5X will do your NiCad. But again, I hope that cleared up everything. If you have any other questions, let me know. But I'll catch you maybe tonight. Maybe we'll carve this sucker up. I'll catch you guys. Ninja, what's up, buddy? Yeah, no notification. I know I'm gonna get so many. They're gonna get. I know. It shut me off at one point too, bud. What's up, Bedbug? Res go. Rising. Matt W, what's up? Nance, my man, Jonathan Nance, we love you. See, Adam. Yeah. Well, there's only 50 people on. I kind of figured. Jovi, what's up? Gizmo Guru, what up, my man? So cool, guys. It does look weird. It just looks weird, right? I'm telling you, it looks like it's going to tip over. But it's not. And guys, we got the new high torque impact wrench. So we'll have that video soon. A lot of RIDGID stuff we're going to be trying to get done here quick. But yeah, the new, and it is obviously a lot smaller. I mean, but you're giving up a lot of charge time. And with chargers, obviously, space isn't too much of an issue, especially if you wall mount it. You know, but you can wall mount this one as well. But look for that dual charger, guys. If it's, $59, you got USBs too. That's the big thing. Now, I don't know if this Octane charger is going to have a USB. I think it will. Just knowing RIDGID, they always seem to always give you a little bit extra. RIDGID, they really do. So we'll have to see. I would not be surprised if they even had. I don't think they will have an outlet like with their dual sequential, but who knows? But the Gen 5X, guys, again, 5 amp, I think is the best one you're going to get. Again, you can get this in a lot of kits. We did a lot of deals with it last year. Again, $79 with 2 3s, $99 with a 6, a 3 in a bag, and we did that one. It was like $105 where you got the Octane bag, this charger, the 3, the 6, and the 9. Those days are probably long gone, but you never know. But not bad. The new RIDGID 2 amp hour battery and charger. Any comments, questions, we'll catch you on the flip, guys. Yeah, well, someone said I should post before I am about to go live. I usually don't go live this early, but I wanted to get this done. I just got in like 20 minutes before this. So it is a little early, but yeah, I don't know. The notification thing, especially with these deals, I understand it. It's definitely sucks when you don't get notified and, the deal's gone. I have no control over that, guys. You know that. I wish, when they're really good, I'll try to do a post and the video. But, and for the Patreons, I try to get you guys first, but I just forget so much. I do apologize. But anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the flip. We'll catch you. Thank you, guys. Matt, thank you, man. Wyatt, everybody, Joe V, Nance, Matt, we'll catch you.